A lot of ceremonies have taken place at Pierce College in the last 55 years, including a totem pole ceremony, or stories carved into poles.
A celebration of song. Back in the 80s, former teachers and local artists got around and create and restore totems at Pierce College. According to journalism students at Pierce College, clouds blocked out the skies.
A cold winter wind circles a group of students as they watch a man wearing a hat in the shape of the head of an eagle sing and beat a small painted drum. The songs were unfamiliar in a language unknown by many.
As he sang, another man wafted sweet-smelling smoke towards the crowd. We are referring to a ceremony rededicating the 3 totem poles at Pierce College. The man singing was Fred Louth, who restored the totem poles that now reside in front of the International House.
He also completed the Raven, the totem pole located in front of the Sunrise Building. Larry Pierce, the former director of student services and a Native American, began the ceremony with a smudging, in which he used a feather to dust the totem pole participants and spectators with smoke from a mixture of ground sage, cedar, and tobacco. Danny Marshall, chairman of the Stellacombe tribe, shared a potlatch fable about why dogs smell each other's tails, which brought laughter to the crowd.
The purpose of these stories is similar to that of the totems in that they pass down information to the next generation of tribal or family history. Fred Louth, dressed in his native headdress and cape, demonstrated a few dances and songs, including the Coming Into the House song and the Welcome song. Fred Louth, originally from Alaska, volunteered to refurbish the 3 totem poles here at Pierce College. Beginning in October, he studied the original markings on the pole. Repainting and recarving were necessary.
Traditional coloring would have been created by using chocolate for black, salmon eggs for red, and copper ore for blue. However, artist Fred Louth's processes included acrylics. Although the artist was able to read what the symbols were on the poles, he was not able to read the story behind them. Totems are not like books. You have to know what to look for. You have to know the story before you can read totems. They always depict a mythical creature somewhere. On Sunrise Totem is Raven, who did much good for Native Americans, such as fetching the sun and the moon to give light and warmth to the native people. But he can also be considered a trickster.
Harry Odom, a former Pierce student and part-time faculty member, began carving Raven in the 1960s, but was not able to finish the totems. Fred Louth completed and detailed the pole. Dale McGinnis, a former anthropology instructor, brought the 2 totem poles at the International House to Pierce College in 1976. According to Fred Louth, the one located on the left is a depiction of Frog, topped by Thunderbird. The pole on the right is Bear, also topped by Thunderbird. They were carved for Pierce College, and a matching set can be found in British Columbia.
Thunderbirds were the lords of the sky realm. Thunderbirds can make themselves invisible or become fierce winds. Thunderbirds would also often battle each other in the sky, and these battles would cause severe thunder and lightning. Occasionally, Thunderbirds would attend human ceremonies disguised as eagle chieftains. Bears would also attend human ceremonies, although they had a limbering gait and would be wearing thick bearskin clothes. Frog is associated with great fortune.
Frog is a close friend of Copper Woman who lives in an undersea realm. If Frog is insulted, Copper Woman will cause volcanic eruptions. Native American Larry Pierce explained that timing was the reason for the winter ceremony. The carver finished restoring them near the end of fall quarter. Larry Pierce said once they were restored, we needed to re-erect the poles and complete the dedication.
He did not want to leave them in storage. Waiting for warmer weather to do so would be disrespectful to the totems. Totem poles are symbols of American Indian groups and families. They are a record of the accomplishments and successes of that family or tribe. A totem could also be erected to honor a relative who dies, or record an encounter with a supernatural personage, or to respect a chief or other person who put on a great potlatch, according to Danny Marshall, who also attended the ceremony totem. You see, totem poles are more than just art. They are part of the people at Pierce College.